Camilla, please, girl. No. What up, guys? It's your girl Senpai's Chick, aka Car, and I'm back to you with a new video. So today I am going to be talking about the not so fast times of being a military spouse. Some of you guys might not know, and I'm going to go through my experiences and how long I have been a military spouse. I've got my notebook, aka my iPad. Just a little bit about me. I currently just had a birthday. I turned 27. 27. And I also am a gamer. I do game. If you want to follow me on my gaming channels, I will put them here on screen. Please give your girl a follow because the views, it's all about the views. I am from Auburn, Washington. It's a little ways outside of Seattle, but you know, Seattle metropolitan area. I met my husband when I was 20 in North Carolina. We moved when I was 16. And I'm not even like a military brat. Like my grandma just thought it was a good idea to move to North Carolina. And so yeah, we moved there. I met my husband. Girl meets boy. Girl doesn't immediately like boy, but boy likes girl. That's the story. And we fall in love happily ever after. He's in the military. We move a lot. So from North Carolina, me and my husband, we moved to Italy. And in Italy is where I spent the majority of my adulthood. Well, beginning stages of adulthood. And I think that's really shaped how I think now as a person, as opposed to have, you know, just being in the States and living a reggy-deggy life here in America as an American. It was good. A lot of it living in Italy was good. If you're new here, please go back and watch some of my older videos on what life was like for me in Italy. I will actually be doing an updated series if I am to go to Italy. And it was nice. However, I will say that I did have a personal tragedy happen to me when I lived there. So, you know, it kind of got not so nice. And I struggled a lot in my marriage. And I struggled a lot as a person. And after that, we moved. We moved to El Paso soon after. And I want to say that the previous 2 years of my life in El Paso were honestly the worst. The worst of times for me personally, the worst of times for me financially. My dog is like wanting my attention because I'm filming. And the worst of times for me in my marriage. I didn't think we were gonna make it out of 2019 unscathed, and then 2020 happened, and I'm just like, okay. So it's really hard being a military spouse. It is, I should say, because I'm still one. It is kind of like a big question mark. It's a big question mark. You never know what's gonna happen to you. Be it your husband's training schedule gets changed, or your husband, or I should say spouse, your spouse ends up deploying, or your spouse cheats on you, and your spouse leaves you. Like, I have a lot of friends who have been in all of those situations, and it's not pretty. Like, being a military spouse is lots and lots of hard work, dedication, and not enough people talk about that aspect of being a military spouse. Honestly, 10 out of 10 would not recommend this lifestyle for anybody. If I'm not even gonna say it, but like, honestly, if I were to be single tomorrow, I would never, ever, ever, ever in life date somebody active duty military. As a person who definitely enjoys personal freedoms and individuality, the Army takes all of that away from you, even as just being a spouse to somebody who signed up. Especially if your spouse is, say, an officer or someone of higher rank. There's a lot of do's and don'ts and yays and nays to the military. There's just a lot of things you can't do. Personally, for myself, I didn't like the fact that I can't share certain things about my husband's job with my family. And it's kind of like I live a life shrouded in secrecy from them. And I'm just like, well, what can I do? Like, it's his job and I can't jeopardize it, you know? With the prospect of us going back to Italy, that's another thing. I don't know if I'm going back. I might not be able to go back to Italy. When I was there previously, my brother passed away, and so I went to go see a psychologist on base. If you don't know what the EFMP process is, it's basically when the Army does an evaluation of your physical and mental state to see if where they're sending your spouse has facilities that can accommodate you and your dependents if you have children. For me, however, it's just me and my husband and our 2 little fur babies. And so it was really hard for me. I was sad that I didn't get to leave with my husband. I got stuck in Texas by myself. That's where we were living before. And I made the decision that I was not going to stay in Texas. So I decided to move back home. Moving home, honestly, was the best thing that could happen to me because I'm closer to family. I got to live on my own for the first time because those who know me know that I'm sheltered AF, and I never lived alone. I never had to pay a bill before. I never had to, I know about bills, my husband pays them, but like, I never physically had to open up a utility in my name. And so getting to learn how to do all of that last year was very eye-opening about just how fortunate I am to have a spouse who does take care of all of those things for me and our little family. And so it was new. We've gotten married. My husband has bared the responsibilities of being the one who solely provides for us. While I do know that the military does pay him handsomely to be able to provide for us, however, the military does not cover all of our expenses or the things that I like. And I am my own person. And you know, if I want things, I need to pay for them because I'm an adult. Being able to find work as a military spouse, it's hard, dang near impossible, but you can do it if you put your mind to it. I want to be able to contribute financially to our relationship besides just being gorgeous, being a bomb-ass wife, and supporting him. Tell me how you like this video, so please like and subscribe and comment below, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.